If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a roster update today. It's more just like a tiny update of players being added to new teams and injury changes. So I'm going to cover that in today's video. Get pasa to the package pack here. Remember that this isn't the actual roster update. Like no ratings are going up or anything. That should be coming this Thursday. We haven't had one in like 4 weeks. That one's going to be massive. I can't wait for that one. But I'll tell you what we do know in this video, and I'll break it all down. Before the video starts, please be an OG, join the pack, subscribe, and let's get this video started. So the first player is Langston Galloway on the Bucks. So I know he played with the Nets for a little bit. I don't know if he did well or not because I didn't really pay attention to Langston Galloway on the Nets. But he's on the Bucks now. The Bucks are starting to get, some COVID situations. They add him to the team. I don't think any team should ever be afraid to add Langston Galloway to your roster because he's a solid backup guard. He had a stint with Detroit where he was playing really well. A couple stints with the Knicks. He had he's had multiple 10-point per game seasons. In those seasons, he was only playing like 20 to 25 minutes per game. So it's not like he has heavy minute loads. He's a good backup point guard. I think any team that is looking for somebody that can play defense and score shouldn't be that upset with adding Langston Galloway. I think the Bucks have a right decision here. Whether or not he has to get a lot of playing time is different, but like a 74 overall on a 10-day contract, like a W, honestly. Now this one sucks so much. So the Grizzlies lose Dillon Brooks again, bro. I believe he hurt his ankle. Dillon Brooks already missed half the season, right? He came back, was dropping buckets, 18 points per game, which is a career high for him on at least decent efficiency. And he gets hurt again, bro. It sucks because like he's finally getting the rating he deserved at an 80 overall. So he's finally getting respected, right? He was playing well. The team is dominating the NBA right now. They're 9-1 in the last 10 games. I think they have the highest winning streak in the NBA right now with a 9-win streak. So they're dominating. They had an 18-point per game scorer and now they just lost him. That's a huge loss to have. Again, this team's good. You have a lot of talent that's going to carry you for a while, but you lost Dillon Brooks for a good 4 weeks at least. That's going to suck because this team is looking like a contender out of nowhere. The next team is the Knicks. They give Ryan Arcidiacono. I always said Arcidiacono, but I guess that's not how you pronounce it. But Ryan gets a 10-day contract. I know he was pretty good with the Bulls. So yeah, he had a couple decent seasons with the Bulls. What I remember specifically is there was this video I watched a while ago. It was the Bulls playing 1v1s and Ryan was winning, the whole team was playing 1v1 and they were doing a tournament and Ryan was winning them consistently, right? So this player is clearly good at basketball. It's just that I guess he didn't stick with the Bulls, but also Bulls got a lot more talent. He's going to be kind of like an energy off the bench kind of player if they play him into 10-day contracts. So let's see if he actually even gets to stick. So with the Lakers, they just finally added Anthony Davis's injury. He's been injured for a while. Then again, when is he not injured? But they finally added his injury to the game, which is about time. But what I kind of hate is when a player is injured in 2K, I feel like they should throw him to the back of the team. Because you're injured, you're not playing. So you should be in the back, right? So now, when I look at the Lakers right now, I should see LeBron James and then Westbrook and then Carmelo, not LeBron, an injured player, and then Westbrook, right? That's how I feel, me personally. But yeah, they finally added him injured into the game. So now when he play now and play now online, he's injured, right? So this one's low-key a pretty substantial one. Bol Bol is on the Pistons. So you're like, Pack, maybe some of you were like,
Pack, why are you even talking about this? Why does this matter? He's a 71 overall.
No. Bol Bol is maybe one of the most interesting prospects in basketball right now. He's so weird because he seems like he's a really good player. Whenever he gets a few minutes to play on the Nuggets the past couple seasons, he plays really well, but then they just bench him, right? Now my theory is that in practice, he probably just doesn't do well in practice, right? So the Nuggets are like, listen, we're trying to win a championship, and Bol Bol's not really going to fit that right now. But when you put him on the Pistons and you're like, Bol Bol, we're going to let you play as much as you want, hell, maybe even start. And this guy's 71 overall could change into an 80 overall in a week, and I'm not even exaggerating. If you give this man minutes, real minutes to develop as an NBA player, this could get crazy. He could finally become that NBA player that we kind of talk about. Look, He averaged 6 points a game last season in 12 minutes. 3 rebounds. He averaged a block a game in 12 minutes, and he was efficient, bro. Just give him time. Give him a chance, bro. Give him a chance. And I think the Pistons, they're definitely going to give him a chance. And like when you look at their young roster, like even though you have Jeremy Grant, but you have like Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart's not bad. You have Diallo, who's been playing good. And then you have Sadiq Bey. And then you put in Bol Bol in that starting lineup. And oh my God, this team could be nasty in a couple years. They also add another player that's low-key a W as well. And that's Cassius Stanley, 21 years old. He only averaged 1.5 points a game, but on 3.9 minutes. But like whenever he gets a lot of minutes, he actually plays really well. So he's another, I think the Pistons took a W here. They took a gamble. They were like, listen, these guys' potential is like skyrocketing. They don't want to play them. Let's get them. And that's exactly what they did. Huge W for the Pistons, I think. So for the Raptors, someone I want to talk about is DJ Wilson. So he already had a 10-day contract with the Raptors, but he's one of the few players that got another 10-day contract because DJ Wilson's low-key nasty. DJ Wilson had a couple good games with the Raptors, and the Raptors are like, we need to take a longer look at him to make sure he's not like he's not just playing well because he has a 10-day contract, but he's playing well because he's good. That's what the Raptors are looking at. I think he's really, really good, and I think he can bring a lot to the Raptors. Hopefully, he gets some serious time and then actually gets an actual contract. The Spurs pick up 2 players, Tyler Johnson, and also all the way back here with Anthony Lamb. I can't tell you much about Anthony Lamb. I know he did okay with the Rockets, but Tyler Johnson's another player that like had good seasons here and there, especially in Miami with 14 points per game and efficient while averaging 30 minutes a game. So like he can play good. I think the Spurs could use as many players as they possibly can that can shoot. Right? I think a big problem with the Spurs right now is that no one can really create a shot, and I think Tyler Johnson's actually decent at that. So, you know, they got him a 10-day contract. They want to see if they can give him a chance, especially because they got attacked with COVID. Everyone got COVID at the same time. Hopefully, Tyler Johnson can find a new home with the Spurs. And the last thing is that Damian Lillard is now injured. Who knows how long he's going to be out. This is a big blow to the Blazers. They were already starting to struggle, but like they were looking like they could maybe make the play-in game. But if Damian Lillard loses significant time, this is immediately turning into a tank team, right? Like, again, my complaint is that whenever someone's injured, they should be in the back. Because now when you look at this team, right, when you look at it like this, you don't have CJ McCollum or Dame. So you have Nurkic is the best player, Norman Powell, who can shoot, and Freddie Simons, who's decent, but like, this team isn't going to do anything in the West. Like they should just tank and get that pick. And in my opinion, trade Dame and get something out of him that's really good and build for the future. I'd even argue try to trade with the Sixers and get Ben Simmons or something. But like, this team needs to change. Okay, that's everything. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please give it a sub. I'll see you guys next time.